Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian.
Are you ready?
Well, I mean, what in the pit lane is going on here? What? Apparently they had couples massages and they just stayed in, which tells me everything I need to know.
She's horny.
That's exactly it.
The mics are hot and so's the gossip. Let's get into it in 3.
Welcome to In 3. I'm Danielle Graham.
And I'm Callie.
And we're back.
We are so back.
And to that, I give you finger claps.
Yes, we're clocking it. We clocked it all.
We did. We've got a lot to say.
Oh my God.
About Hailey and Justin and Grammys and everything. So that's
Justin
exciting.
is really the only thing that I remember or care about from that entire show.
It's really the only thing you want to talk about today.
It really is. Can we get to it? No, and I feel like we'll obviously talk about it later, but I feel like we underestimated our boy.
You're not wrong.
And I'm so happy.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I'm glad we get to chat about him in the most positive way.
Yeah.
I want to open up the show by talking about Kelly Clarkson.
Yes.
Yeah, she announced this week that she is stepping away from the Kelly Clarkson show. No surprise, really. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when her husband was sick, she was absent, obviously, understandably.
Yep.
And then, you know, now that he's passed and she's got these kids to look after. So she did include that in her statement and said, stepping away from the daily schedule will allow me to prioritize my kids, which feels necessary and right for this next chapter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And I commend her for doing that.
Yeah.
It's a really, I'm sure it was, even though it makes sense, I'm sure it was an agonizing decision.
For sure.
I really feel like Kelly deserves her flowers here.
too.
She, I do think, made such a big imprint on an industry and on a genre that's really difficult. And we've seen, she kind of kicked it off. Well, this was like a COVID project.
Right.
But, you know, a lot of people followed suit.
Sherry Shepherd?
Sherry Shepherd, but also
Jennifer Hudson. With the tunnel?
yes. So Jennifer Hudson, Sherry Shepherd, there's been a bunch of new ones
Right.
since Kelly Clarkson. And I feel like Kelly was really a trailblazer there, especially with the music element and all of that. And I don't know, hot take, but I think she did it best.
I agree.
And I think it's a really tough job.
I think it's a really tough job. The schedule is a grind, capital G.
Yeah.
I think it's very tough shoes to fill.
Yeah.
I think the network was hoping for a dozen more seasons because
Yeah,
it is a
of
hit.
course.
People love being on her show. Guests
Yeah.
love playing along with Kelly Clarkson. She's beloved. She's easy. She's earnest. She's funny.
That
She's
part.
self-deprecating. She's wildly talented. And I think it's
Yeah.
big shoes to fill. But what was interesting was so that Kelly's announcement came out and then Sherry Shepherd announced that her show is coming to an end.
Right.
Is it possible Sherry Shepherd is taking over for Kelly Clarkson? Is that coincidence? Is it, you know, because Sherry's show is popular as well and Sherry's popular.
Is it?
Is
Like I
she-
literally, it's
mean-
not, I don't get served those clips. Like, and I don't sit down and watch the Kelly
Sure.
Clarkson show every week, but I get served the clips and I'm always like just in awe of her ability to command an interview, which as we know is an extremely
Absolutely.
tricky skill and not everyone possesses it that do it. Low-key shade. I don't know why.
No, I'm like looking at you
Like,
being like,
why?
I see you.
Why the shade today,
Because
Callie?
you know what? It
I
needs to
chose
be
violence.
said.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure that Sherry is the right fit to replace her.
I'm not sure she is either. I'm just looking at
And no shade to Sherry. That was literally not shade to
No, of
Sherry.
course
Sherry
not.
is so she is an experienced
Yeah, she's great.
broadcaster, all the things. But I'm not sure that those two, like, I don't know, the music element.
Right, you
and
need a
that
singer.
kind of like, yeah.
if you want to keep that format of the show going.
What about Miley?
Miley would be great.
Right?
Miley doesn't want to tour, she said.
Yeah.
This would be a consistent place to go on a regular basis.
Might
She's
make her feel boxed in. I feel like we've talked about this.
But then again, these things are cyclical, right?
True.
This isn't forever Oprah 40 years of television.
It doesn't have
You
to
can
be.
do this. Kelly did 7. Sherry Shepherd did 4. You
Right.
could do 5 years of this thing and be gone.
Yeah.
Miley's a good choice.
Yeah. I feel like Miley could do it.
And then you're right. She'd be bored as hell. Like
be
she will
bored
be
as
with
hell,
Max
yeah.
Mirando.
Yeah, any minute now.
Any minute now.
She really like we'll talk about it in the Grammys segment, but like she needs some kind of spark back because I don't know, she's looking a little
And he was snooze fest.
Snoozy.
Snooze.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We do want to talk about the loss of Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, we have to.
Oh, Cal, this one was so devastating.
Such a gut punch like to the world.
Yeah, I remember seeing the news and gasping out loud. I'm sure you had the same response. It was like, oh, no, not Catherine O'Hara. Because we didn't know that she was...
angel from us. We didn't know that she was sick, or we still don't really have a lot of details. They do say that she had what they were calling, quote unquote, like a brief illness.
Yeah.
And we don't know what that means. Of course, people are pulling up like, you know, the most recent appearances from her, trying to put two and two together. She was at the Emmys in September and made another appearance in October. She did look a little bit smaller, just in size. That could be unrelated. We really don't know. We're speculating, which is such a uncomfortable thing to do.
It is
in this case. But yeah, like a Canadian icon, a comedic legend. Yeah. One of a kind. And having such a moment in her career. That's such a renaissance. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about that too, because I really can't think of another actress whose work had such significant touchstones in so many parts of my life.
Yeah.
Like from childhood in the Home Alone world. And then, you know, in recent years, the joy of watching her as Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek. I loved her on season 1 of The Studio.
Oh my God. She was the best. To me, she was the best part.
I agree. Yeah. And it's
so funny.
It's like she just kept getting better and better and better.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever talked about this. Probably not. Why would I? My mom named her dog Moira Rose.
That's so cute.
So she lives on, that character lives on with us. My mom's little dog is like white with like black spots. So it's sort of like reminiscent of some of the wigs.
That's so great.
So that's a fun little tribute that we have in our home. Yeah.
I spent time with Catherine a few times over the years.
Yeah.
I remember one time really vividly because it was such a testament to who she is. So she'd been honored at a big awards gala and there was a whole bunch of fanfare and, you know, presentations and the big video montage and all that stuff, and I was able to speak to her after that. And she's not about the fuss.
No,
it was like the work and the love and the people that she got to work with. Those were the joys, but people fussing over her was not her thing.
I love that.
Yeah she was like uncomfortable with the fuss,
right?
You know, almost
losing Catherine O'Hara and Diane Keaton within a few months of each other just feels like we're just in constant mourning of these legendary women who feel like we've been raised by them.
Yeah.
It's really sad. But anyways, I mean, our hearts go out to her family and all the people who loved her and worked with her over the years.
Absolutely.
She will be missed so much.
She will.
Yeah.
Let's... We're already laughing and we haven't even...
How do we transition into Tom Brady is a tween?
He
What's going on with Tom Brady?
Shopping at Claire's. I don't know. Tom Brady showed up on Instagram like a 15-year-old. No, like a 12-year-old, actually. Yeah, you're right.
12-year-old girl with a crush.
If you didn't see it on his stories, it made its round all over social media because he was absolutely decimated for this content.
It might be like the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. So Tom Brady, obviously, the GOAT of football.
Yeah.
Okay. Last Sunday, so football Sunday or NFL Sunday, whatever they call it. He was on Instagram posting stories and they were all selfies. The first one, he was lying on his bed. The phone was really close.
So close.
And he's just doing this like kind of smirk. And then in his caption, so he put like text over top of it. Think of how much effort goes into this. He puts the caption, "So is this what you do on a Sunday? Cry emoji, 100% emoji, cry emoji, 100% emoji, cry emoji, 100% emoji."
Okay.
First of all, why are we taking selfies and posting them? One, it's giving like felt cute, might delete later.
But didn't delete later.
But never deleted.
Nope.
And then the emojis and basically like, so what's going on, kids? Like, what are we talking about?
It's like Amy Poe's character in Mean Girls, the mom.
Yeah.
So
I'm a cool mom.
What are we doing?
What are we talking about?
Happening?
Exactly.
You're totally right.
Then he follows it up with another one, this time curled on his side. So if you can imagine, it's like the camera is kind of now horizontal. He's curled up with his head on his pillow.
Again, so close to his face.
Again, so close to his face and giving 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And then he captions it, okay, major move from couch back to bed. This is what Sundays are all about. Like, is he okay? Wellness check on Tom Brady.
I know. Well, I was like, is he just looking to see if Alex Earl is paying attention?
Well,
is that what this was?
Yeah, because there are rumors that Alex is back with Braxton.
Oh, I didn't know this.
So it is kind of like reminiscent of someone who's hoping their crush might see them and like posting like a sweet little thirst trap. Like not a full thirst trap, but like I'm just at home like chilling, call me. Absolutely cringe.
And also, welcome to Sundays. I know you've never had one as a professional athlete, but like, welcome.
Well, this is what I'm wondering. Like, did he work so hard his whole life that he actually just had this moment of like wonder and like awe where he's like, whoa, Sundays are awesome. It's like, welcome to the planet, Tom Brady. And also, like, what does his rot look like? Because, like, you know, we know what our rot looks like, but, you know, he doesn't even eat strawberries because they're, like, inflammatory. I hope that with these, like, crazy selfies and this awe and wonder that he, like, you know, had a piece of toast with peanut butter or something. Oh, big McDonald's would be the next step, but it's like a second cup of coffee.
Right. I hope he went for it. But you're right. He stayed macrobiotic, worked out 3 times. Right. He didn't rot like I rot, which is ordering Dairy Queen.
Right.
I love.
So good.
Oh, so good.
So good.
Well, welcome to Sundays, Tom Brady. We're glad to have you, bud.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. And keep them coming because that was extremely entertaining.
It really was. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Let's line up the show. So many great things to talk about this week. So the Grammys were exciting this year and offered a lot for us to chat about, from fashion and wins to moments and statements and everything in between. It was a really great show. Yeah,
I agree. I was thoroughly entertained. I feel like we haven't really cared about them in a while, and we were tuned in.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Group chat.
Yeah, not always my favorite award show.
Yeah,
straight up, and it was a really great one this year, I thought.
Yeah.
Then we're going to give you a little Super Bowl primer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sporty Spice reporting for duty.
Here we are. Who would have thought?
Here we are. I mean, less sports, more celebs at the game.
Yes.
And all the things that we can expect, the rumors about the halftime performance and all of that. And I learned a lot. And so I want to teach the audience.
The people. Well, there's so much going on. Super Bowl has almost turned into like a festival. It's just a full week of parties and events and performances, and it's quite a thing.
If the Olympics will like sort of like almost
divide,
split the celebs in half.
Good point.
But yes, there's so much to prime on.
And then the relationship no one saw coming: Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian.
Are you okay?
I don't know if I'm okay.
Wellness
actually,
check on Danielle Graham.
Wellness check on me. I saw the first sighting and I was like, no. And then now there's just too much evidence to say.
I mean,
it's not happening.
It's a world tour.
It is a world tour. It's really going to affect me.
It's actually a world tour.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Mm-hmm. And then finally, we have to talk about
Olivia Dean.
Do we ever?
The darling of the Grammys.
No kidding.
The music industry, just in general. I think the world really fell in love with her this weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah. We knew the song. We knew the face. When you put it together on that stage, it was just like, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so we have to do a little deep dive.
We do. Yeah. The word I have for her is exquisite.
Ooh,
she's an exquisite person.
I love that word. My word is effortless.
Effortless.
Because there's just something about her exquisiteness that's so effortless. Like it's just like she just like floats into a room and puts on these amazing performances that are so uncontrived. Anyway, we can talk about it later. But
we will.
I agree.
Love. All right.
Okay.
Kicking off the show with the Grammys. Do you want to talk fashion right away?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to list our wins and our
why.
Want to start with the wins?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for Callie's wins.
Oh, me first?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Or do you want me to go? No, you go first.
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
First, I have to, because he was the man of the night. He's the man of last week and this week and all of the weeks. And I just love him so much. Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny
Beautiful.
and Schiaparelli. Schiaparelli doesn't do menswear, but they'll do it for Benito.
Yes.
He looked so good. It's so cute. If you look at his kind of style evolution, he has just become such a staple in the fashion world. He really owns it. He knows himself. It was a beautifully tailored tux from the front, and then in the back it had that kind of like almost like Spanish influenced lace up corset detail.
So cool.
So cool, so chic. I just love him.
I know. I loved his look. Loved everything about it.
Yeah.
No surprise. I'm going to choose Olivia Dean in Chanel.
Yes.
Because it was perfect. It was a winner's dress.
Yeah, it was.
It was a moment we'll remember.
Yeah.
It was elegant, but also cool. And, she's 26. It was very, I don't want to say age appropriate, but it looked perfect for her in this moment in her career. And to wear that designer and to have that moment on the stage in that gown was just for me like perfect. It has like that Julia Roberts winning gown thing, which is it's the kind of my North Star of a winner's dress.
Yes.
It has that for me. It was so perfect for her.
Yeah. And I feel like, the Grammys is a place where people, you see all kinds of different things, and we'll talk about the whys in a minute.
Yes.
But some of her peers nominated for Best New Artist, like,
no.
What are we doing?
No.
It's like a bit of a joke.
No, I was insulted. I'm going to say straight up insulted that Addison Rae was in that category.
Yeah.
Like insulted with a capital I. This is comparing not even apples and oranges. I don't even know what this is. It's not even close.
Yeah, exactly.
Addison Rae, your lane is TikTok. Stay over there.
The way that she showed up on the carpet, Addison, just sort of really highlights the difference in star power, class, polish, all of that. So yes to Olivia Dean. Awful. My second win is Lady Gaga.
Really?
Yes. And I'll tell you why. Yes, because maybe it wasn't exactly the gown that I was like obsessed with, but I just felt like if you look at the evolution from meat dress to where we are now, she stood there like she was the biggest star there.
Hands down. She
is mother. She was serving face.
Yep.
She looked like amazing, still very theatrical, but she looked amazing. And I just really think that she's now in a league of her own. And she's just very clearly a movie star, an icon, a legend. And she's like, it feels like she's owning that. And I just wanted to honor her in this category.
I love that. But again, I want to bring it back to why was Addison Rae there in the same, breathing the same air as somebody like Lady Gaga? I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
It's just not, whoever put that nomination forward, shame on you.
I do like to bop out to some of her music. Like Callie. I love that Diet Pepsi song. Sorry. I love Diet Pepsi and I love that song.
I don't want to feel like I'm being hard on her, but it was just like not the moment.
I think it was really and I think it was an opportunity maybe for her to arrive in this professional space and like claim that space by doing something a little bit different, being a little bit more polished, like stepping into that star power or like
this is the Grammys.
Coming respectfully to this main stage, you know, where she is borrowing time from. And she didn't.
You're right. Okay. I'm not trying to be hard on a young woman.
Do you have a second win?
I do. This will come as no surprise to anybody.
Yes.
My second win is Sabrina
Carpenter. I knew you were going to say that. Of course.
In Valentino.
Absolutely. Snaps for Sabrina.
Loved it so 100%. Much. It was kind of Margot Robbie coded almost.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I thought it was elegant, but still that little bit of sexy, which I love Sabrina Carpenter for. I just think it suited her so well. I love that softer hair. And I thought she felt really good in it, which you could tell. I loved it.
And I loved her glam.
Me too.
Like there was something about her makeup that night. I was like, okay,
I'm obsessed with her. I love her.
And I mean, the meme going around with her face when Bad Bunny was going up there.
Let's see if we can do it.
We were all making that face at home when Bad Bunny was going up on stage because he is delicious.
He is.
And she was licking her lips.
Yes, she was.
Okay. Why? Well, okay. So I'll skip the obvious.
Chapel Roan.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, okay, fine. I'm not surprised you wore something strange. That's on brand. I was just uncomfortable and I had like shivers looking at it because I thought one person stepping on the back of that dress getting caught in a doorway, and you are losing a nipple.
Do you think it was actually attached to her nipples, though? It looked like a prosthetic.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't.
And that's why I think that they didn't always have to blur it, because I don't actually think it's her real nipple.
I see. Well, that makes me feel better because I just thought, girl, you don't want to damage that.
Like, and I also love Chapel's music and I
Same.
respect her as an artist.
Same.
She's just kind of bitchy.
I know.
And it just like, it's all over her face and it's really unpleasant.
I know.
But I want her to stand in her power and tell, you know,
have
the
her boundaries.
and have her boundaries and all the things. But like,
I know.
it's just not like fun to watch her. It's a bit like, it's very prickly.
Yeah, it's anger forward.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I hear you.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know. For me, Okay, so my why is a little bit incongruent with the rest of my opinions, but Justin Bieber.
Oh.
What are we doing in this?
With that,
okay.
the pant or the jacket or both?
Both.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got the memo that men are dressing up and like glowing up and tailoring.
I know.
And I feel like, so he was in this extremely oversized, I think it was Balenciaga.
I don't know.
An extremely oversized, it looked like he was in his father's suit, like when he was 12. And I think it's kind of counter to his goal, which is to be seen as a man, a father, an adult.
You're right.
And be taken seriously. And now with this very serious album and be a serious sort of artist. And then he shows up looking like a kid in a suit that's 10 sizes too big.
Right. In a look we've seen him do a lot, though, too. Like, he's done the oversized thing for, like, years
and
as
there's
well.
And there's a way to do oversized. I think there's a way to do, like, you know, a more voluminous pant for a man, which I think is a good look. Like, we're not doing skinny jeans anymore.
No.
But this wasn't it. And I just think, like, can we just tailor, like, slightly to your body?
Be nice.
And he looked uncomfortable on the red carpet. He didn't look like it was very much giving Ben Affleck. Like,
I was worried.
Yeah.
When I saw them on the carpet, I thought,
well, we were texting
ew.
about that. Like, oh no, he doesn't look good. And
No.
we knew he was going to be performing. So we were nervous.
He was giving Chapel Roan.
Yeah. He was giving like Chapel meets Ben Affleck in the face.
He was.
So yeah, that was my why.
My why will come as no surprise as well. Heidi Klum in whatever the hell that stupid.
What are we doing?
Plastic. I don't even know. It was like a plastic body on top of her body. Is that the way to describe it?
Yeah.
Like it was like it snapped on.
Yeah, it snapped.
Not just because of the way it looked, because that was ridiculous, but if you have to walk like it looks like your tampon's about to fall out, you've chosen the wrong dress. God. That's how she was walking. It was like,
better get to the bathroom.
That's how she looked.
That is possibly the most descriptive.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh my God. Wow.
Right?
That was
so.
Well
That was
said.
not my favorite. Let's talk about the moments.
Yes.
The one that we are obsessed with and cannot stop talking about.
Yes.
Justin Bieber's big return to the stage.
Yeah.
I will say, I think I'm not alone when I felt like when he walked out in his boxers, I was like, uh-oh.
What's happening?
What's happening? Why are you in your underwear?
Underwear and socks, no shoes.
No.
No.
But it became clear very quickly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So the stripped downness of that performance, it was Justin and his vocals and his heart and his talent. Mm-hmm. He was stripped down to show that this is who I am. This is what I do. This is my art. I don't need all the other pieces and the background dancers and the costuming and all of that stuff. This is just raw me. This is a very raw version of myself. And that's how I want to present this. And I loved it.
Yeah. And clock that talent.
Yeah.
Because don't forget that even despite all the messiness and the drama and the ups and downs and the financial stuff and the Scooter stuff and the Hailey stuff, he is one of the most talented people of our generation. And like, this was a very solid reminder of that.
It was.
And I think you're right. Like this album, Swag, love it or hate it, I think, was his first foray into being his own artist, like really being his true self. At least that's what he was saying when he released the album.
Yep.
It was like before this, there was a lot of influence from his team, from his managers, from the record labels and all of that. Mm-hmm. And I think what he was so proud of and excited about with Swag was this was his music from him to his fans in a way that he had never really been allowed to do before. And I think that the performance really represented that. Like, I don't need the machine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need anyone. This is like this is just me now. It's just me, and I'm worthy. And I don't need anything. I don't need clothing. I don't need lights. I don't need dancers.
Nope.
I don't need any of that. I just need me. He looped his music, which if you understand like recording and stuff like that, I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
I was literally blown away.
Me too.
I was blown away by his bravery to show up like that. Can you imagine?
No.
I mean, he's the man wearing a balloon suit. Now he's in his underwear.
Right. The most clothes to the least.
The most covered.
To the least.
To the least.
Yeah.
And like, I was just really proud of him. And I felt like that's when I saw his progress. I also saw the love that they share.
Yeah.
Because when they were panning to Hailey, the look on her face was the look of absolute 100% love and adoration for that man.
Absolutely. And I think what I saw in her face too was, I want to say a smugness, but I don't mean it in a way that
I get it.
Could appear to be like, I'm not saying anything unkind about her. She was like, I've seen this all along.
Yeah, now you get it.
Now you get what I've already known about this man. I know this man.
Yeah.
I know what he's been putting into this. I know the work he's put into himself and the music. I've known him all along, and you're just seeing now what I've already known.
Yes.
And that's where she was like,
totally.
Huh. And I loved it. And I loved the little finger claps and the way that she was looking at him. And she was just beaming with pride.
Yeah.
Like something you could never manufacture, that feeling she must have had for him, because he's been working really hard towards this performance. And I think you're right. From Justin's performance, what I saw was a real quiet confidence and almost like a journey back to himself and his roots and why he does this and why he loves this. And I think the mirror there was almost like Justin saying to himself, no one's got you like you've got yourself.
Aww.
And that's what I kind of,
I love that. I didn't have an interpretation of that, but I really like that.
Like, you've got you. He's being praised around the world for it, which I hope he's feeling really great about. And I love that this is the moment he's having, because we were worried there for a minute. So I love this for him so much.
We were. And I think this is a great start to the year for the Biebs. And he's got his big Coachella performance coming up in a couple months. So I think this is building more hype and more anticipation for that big show.
Yes, very much.
And I hope that he's having, I hope he's still on cloud 9. I also kind of felt like it was like, I was having one of those moments watching him sing with his eyes closed, obviously about Hailey, and then watching Hailey watch him. I was kind of like, should we leave? Like, it was such an intimate moment.
It was.
I was like, this is intense.
Yeah, this is something. It was great.
Yeah.
Another moment that was, I think, so special, and we're going to talk more about Bad Bunny later in the show.
Yeah.
But when Bad Bunny, it was announced that he won Album of the Year, the moment he took to kind of just be really present and take it in and process or do whatever he was doing in that moment. You know how he just like sat there?
Yeah, for like 20 full seconds.
I loved it because, those are once in a lifetime moments. This was a history making moment. This is something you'll never get back. And because of the nature of the award show, it's like you win, you go, you accept,
it all
and you
happens
move on,
so
and
fast.
you're just like, oh my God, it was a whirlwind, it was a blur. And I love that he sat there with it. It was just like, no. I'm not going to rush this. I'm going to be here for a second. I'm really going to
savor this feeling.
I loved it.
But why was he sitting alone? Like he was sitting, he was obviously like very emotional. Had there been someone sitting with him, doesn't have to be a partner, could be a parent, a friend, a manager, or someone to like put their hand on his back. I was kind of like, someone hug him, help him, do something. Love him. The empath in me was like, somebody will love him up right now. Bad Bunny needs a hug.
I guess nobody knew what to do because it's never happened before.
But why was he sitting at a table all alone?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know if we noticed that, but he was like, hand on head for 20 full seconds, sitting at a table with nobody else at it.
Oh my God.
Which I thought was weird. But yes, I mean, Bad Bunny was already going to be the talk of the town this week, but him kind of like pulling out these big wins at the Grammys was such an incredible homage to like where he's at. And I think, we always talk about like divine timing.
Yeah.
Like for the Grammys to be the week before the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl and his Grammy wins, right? Because he's the first Latin artist and fully Spanish speaking album to win Album of the Year.
Yeah.
And
it's
so
massive.
At this time in America, when, his community is under siege and there's so much conflict and fear and all of that, for him to be stepping into that power, winning that award, and then coming into the Super Bowl just feels like such a divine universe moment.
Sure
and I
does.
just like love that for him.
Me too.
And I loved how eventually Lady Gaga went over and put her hand on his shoulder. You could see her also in the background when he was having his moment at the table when he was announced as the winner. You could see her in the background. She was like in tears. And she was up for that award.
That's right. You're right.
She lost to him.
Yeah.
And she was in tears just in that moment with him.
Joy for him.
And when she was interviewed about it after, she was like, we're just so lucky to have him as a leader in our community.
Oh.
And I'm just so proud of him. Like, not in a condescending way, but just like, you can't help but just feel so proud of him and him stepping into this moment. So I loved all of that.
I did too. Can we talk about Cher?
Oh no, poor Cher.
No, I loved it. I loved it because clearly she was like,
zero fucks.
I'm not going to rehearsals, because there's rehearsals for this.
Yeah.
For every major award show, everyone who's presenting and getting on that stage has a rehearsal time slot.
Yeah.
Some people go.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
Right.
They make the choice.
And you can tell who did and didn't.
You can 100% tell that Cher did not go to the rehearsals.
She's like, I got this.
She didn't even know where she was going, who she was presenting to, that she was presenting at all. I mean, God bless Trevor Noah for being such a pro. He was like,
actually, yeah, you got to give him cred.
because he was like, oh boy, I have to tell Cher to do her job
out loud
live
in the megaphone.
Correct. Yeah. And give her a nudge to complete the task.
Cher, before you go.
We need you to do this because only you could do it and I couldn't. I was like, he nailed that so perfectly, and that is not easy to do in a live
I agree.
moment.
I thought that too.
So then she eventually gets around to presenting the award, and she presents it to Luther Vandross, who's been dead for over 25 years.
Right.
Mistakenly, because it was supposed to go to Kendrick Lamar. His song is called Luther.
Yeah. Yeah. And the live narration of the whole thing from her, where she was like, I'm going to walk off stage now. I guess I'm just going to walk off stage. And then she's like slowly walking, like
I was dying.
It
was amazing.
But I love her so much.
So do I.
I think, do you share, if anyone is allowed to do whatever they want, wherever they want, however they want, it's you.
Yeah. And I'm not going to call out the fact that she's 79 years old, because as a perimenopausal woman, I forget everything. I forget why I went in a room. I forget people's names. I'm making lists. I've got reminders. I've got Alexa telling me 100 things a day that I forgot to do. So you know what? Solidarity, Cher.
Yeah.
I see you. I am you. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
It's so relatable.
It's so relatable. I loved it. And it was a moment of levity. And also Luther Vandross's team actually responded in such a perfect way. They wrote, if only we could turn back time.
Oh.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that's very sweet.
Because he is like long gone. long gone.
Yeah, long gone. That's why everyone was like,
what?
I don't know what's going on. So can we go back to Gaga for one sec?
Yeah.
So Gaga won a big award. She goes up, loved her speech about honoring hard work and craftsmanship.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, we see the highlight reel where we just we see, Callie and Danielle have a podcast. What we don't see are the hours, the labor, all the roles, all the hats we have to wear, all the things that we had to do to get to where we are. But all you see is, there it is.
Good point.
And I just loved how Gaga honored the hard work that she put into all this. Even after all these years, she cares so much about the details and And I just loved that speech. And I'm not quite sure what's going on, but there was an issue with Miley and Gaga.
There was?
Well, Miley, everybody else stood for Gaga because, as I said earlier, she was the biggest star there.
Yes.
She is mother.
Yes.
Pay your respects.
Yeah.
Miley was the only one who did not clap and did not stand.
Didn't notice. Did not clock that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
So after some investigation,
Okay.
it turns out it's not Gaga she has a problem with. Apparently, she had an affair with one of Gaga's producers that was on stage with her for that award.
So couldn't stand for that.
Couldn't stand
Couldn't
because
clap
of a
for that.
man. Which I think is I think Miley's above that.
I think so too.
And I felt like it was petty. And so my sort of like observation of Miley being a little bit bitter that night came a little bit from that. She had like a smugness to her that I didn't enjoy. And I hope it's just like a moment in time because we love Miley.
Love. Yeah.
But this didn't sit well for me.
But if you didn't know the backstory of the affair with the producer,
Right.
You're right. The interpretation is, why aren't you standing for your sister?
Right. Who would always stand for you.
Yeah.
She stands for everyone.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move over to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Now that we're, big football fans.
Big football fans, big Benito fans.
Yes, we are. Listen, I'm a big fan of all the snacks, and I already got my list, and I'm ready to go.
Oh my God, speaking of which.
What? Do you have snacks? Well, you do that, actually. I'm going to have a sip of a drink because I'm a wee bit thirsty. Your girl is parched. What is this? Celsius.
What you got there?
I got a Celsius peach mango, new flavor, peach mango green tea.
Ooh. Well, okay. So in honor of the Super
That's
Bowl.
delicious. That's delicious.
Is it? Okay, I'm going to have mine in a minute. In honor of the Super Bowl mascot, sourdough Sam,
Yes.
I made you some sourdough.
You did not make sourdough. You're full of it. You did not. Because I would have had to give you the starter.
I made it as in I cut it
From Farm
and put
Boy.
butter on it.
Cheers.
Cheers to
I love it.
sourdough Sam in the Super Bowl. I'll try not to get crumbs on your couch.
If you ever want to make sourdough, though, we can do that together because I made the starter years ago.
Well, I do want to do that, but you're away this weekend.
We can do that next weekend.
Okay.
There's nothing like bread and
Nothing
butter.
hits like a good soft piece of sourdough.
Tom Brady could never.
He could never. Look at all the butter.
Oh my God, it's so good. Feeling good.
Woo.
Sorry, the drinking noises might be annoying.
Oh, that is oh wow.
I
That's
know.
delicious.
This is really good.
Anyways, okay, so bread
Bread drinks,
aside,
and Super Bowl.
but I will say, obviously, we've talked about the Super Bowl in the context of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. For a long time, we had hoped that Travis was going to be in the Super Bowl and that maybe for a minute we thought Taylor was going to be the Super Bowl halftime performer.
I was convinced. I didn't
So,
think for a minute.
We thought
I
we were
was sold.
Yeah, we were sold. And I blame Taylor.
Yeah.
Because she sold us on that. And then I blame Travis for having a crappy season. But we thought we were going to get a celebrity couple on stage and off.
Yes.
And on the field.
Sorry.
And we didn't get them,
No.
but we might be getting another duo.
I know.
Because Stephon Diggs, who plays for the Patriots.
Yeah.
The tight end. No?
Can't confirm.
Okay.
I
was looking at you.
Listen, I would help you in any way, shape, or
He's
form.
the one that runs and catches. Tight end.
Might
Pretty
be
sure.
the guy.
Okay. Anyways, he's so cute.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, he's dating Cardi B. He's her baby daddy. And there are rumors now
Yes.
that Cardi will be joining Bad Bunny on stage for the halftime.
Which I love.
I'm obsessed.
And I love that song. I like
love
it.
that song
Isn't that
too.
so great?
Oh, it's one of my faves.
So you're right. We have, it's like in the alternate world.
It's
This
like,
is,
yeah, same, different font. Like, but we're getting what we asked for.
Right.
Maybe.
So that's the thing. There's a lot of speculation about who, if anyone, Bad Bunny could bring up on stage with him.
Yeah.
Because, surprise performances are kind of a halftime show staple. Cardi B being one of them, which I love the idea of. There's also talk of Drake.
Oh.
There's been some Drake rumors. I don't know if
Really?
they're true or not, but let's just play along for a
Are they
second
boys?
because it's
like,
fun.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, they've worked together.
Oh, they have.
Yep. And listen, after Drake's last year's Super Bowl, Drake would do just about anything
Drake needs this.
to be on the halftime show stage because Drake was decimated last year by Kendrick Lamar, of course. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's fun to just play
that
around.
would be fun.
Yeah. There's also a Post Malone rumor, which doesn't make sense for me necessarily, but it's possible.
Interesting.
J-Lo and Shakira brought Bad Bunny up when they had
Yes.
their halftime show performance.
Yes.
So could he return not the favor, but could he bring up some of those women?
The only reason why I think some of these are not, like, I feel like he's going to, well, I don't know, actually. It doesn't all fit. But I feel like there's going to be a heavy emphasis on the Latin culture.
Yes.
Obviously, because he is a Latin musician.
Yep.
But also just because of what's going on in America.
Yeah.
Like, I really think, and it was with J-Lo and Shakira, like a bit of a statement.
Yes.
Politically a little bit.
Yep.
And I'm certain that there will be some elements of that here. And I'm not sure how like Drake fits into that, but I would be here for a Drake moment.
Well, listen, because now I can't even say his name. Now Mark Anthony's entered the chat and become so relevant again over the last few weeks.
Right.
Mark Anthony
Thanks
has been
to the Beckhams.
quiet on the, like nothing.
No one was talking about Mark Anthony until Brooklyn Beckham's statement heard around the
We've
world.
talked more about Mark Anthony in the last 2 weeks than we talked ever on season 1 of this show.
Ever.
But anyway, his name is being thrown out there as well as Ricky Martin,
Oh.
which I like.
Yeah, and Ricky and Benito are friends.
That's right. And also remember what Bad Bunny said about his performance. He said the world will dance.
Yes.
So that could happen. Also Lady Gaga being rumored as well.
Oh.
Which I would love.
Well, and then after their connection this weekend.
I know.
Maybe that would be really nice.
Anyway, I think it's going to be a really great halftime show. I'm
So
really
excited.
excited for it. And I can't wait to see what he does. And that's kind of the excitement of the halftime show is always like, what's going to happen?
I know I can't. Are we watching together? Everyone's coming over, right?
Yeah, of course.
There are other celebrities that are also involved in the game.
Yes.
So Chris Pratt is introducing the Seahawks.
Oh.
John Bon Jovi is introducing the Patriots. Coco Jones will take the stage in the pregame portion to perform Lift Every Voice and Sing, which is one of the anthems.
Yep.
Brandy Carlisle will be singing America the Beautiful, really playing to our millennial hearts.
Yes.
And then Charlie Puth is singing the national anthem. I
love that.
Thoughts on Charlie Puth?
I think it's a fun choice.
I love him so much.
Oh, you do? I didn't know that.
do.
I'm like neutral, but it's nice.
I'm a Puthie.
You're a Puthie.
I don't think that's what they call
I
it.
don't think he wants it to be called Puthies.
I love Charlie Puth.
Oh, that's great.
I actually think he's so great.
Just back to the halftime show performance, because I did some research on it. We always knew that the artists don't get paid to do the halftime show, right? It is a $0 payment.
Don't they have to like actually?
No, you're thinking of The Weeknd, because The Weeknd topped up his production costs to the tune of $7 million. But the NFL and Apple are supposed to cover the full production costs. So this one is being rumored to be around $10 or $15 million for Bad Bunny. But again, Bad Bunny gets $0. But it works because it's really just a big marketing move for Bad Bunny, because historically artists see their streams surge between 300 and 400% after the Super Bowl. So then on the heels of that, you can announce another album, tour, sell it out,
of course,
and monetize like crazy. So it really is. I've always had a little bit of an issue with people working for free, because we don't work for free as people.
Right.
But in this case, I was like, you know what? I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's a marketing tool.
It is a marketing tool.
On the biggest stage in the world.
Speaking of the marketing tools, have you seen the commercials rolling out?
I love this part.
These are a whole other level this year, I feel like, no?
I agree. What has your favorite been so far?
Oh, I'm really loving whatever Ben Affleck is doing with Duncan right now. Because he's
the accent,
he's breadcrumbing whatever it is. He's holding a VHS tape. Yeah. He's talking to Matt LeBlanc and Jennifer Aniston about this, like, this is
and
it.
George Costanza. Which is so random.
It's amazing.
My other favorite that I'm obsessed with right now is Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper for Uber Eats.
It's hilarious.
Because we we forget that Bradley Cooper is a comedian.
Yes.
Like, Wedding Crashers,
The
Hangover. That was like his start. And he's just gotten so like serious, and then he had all that surgery. So it's like, what facial expressions are you making? I felt like this commercial with Matt McConaughey was like a reminder that he's actually so funny.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, I love Bradley Cooper. I forgot for a second. And so I love them together. Matthew McConaughey is just so absurd and amazing. It's a really, if you guys haven't seen it, I would like go search Uber Eats Super Bowl commercial.
They're so fun. They're so clever. And I love watching the idea genius behind these things.
Totally.
So my husband makes commercials for a living.
Yes.
As part of his work. And I always find it really fascinating to see.
So you guys are experts.
Yeah. I love watching the commercials. So can't wait for Super Bowl. I'm making a warm dip. I love a warm dip on a Super Bowl.
Yes.
With some kind of chip. We'll do chicken wings. You could do your veggie tray, which I love when you do that.
Veggie tray. She's like, I'm going to make a warm dip and all these very elaborate things. Why don't you cut up some carrots?
You love bringing the veggie
tray.
tray.
A thing of hummus.
Bring us some dip, some donuts. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm making sourdough, period. This is just a warm up.
I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. We're moving on
Moving on.
to Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian.
Are you ready?
Well, I mean, what in the pit lane is going on here? What?
It is it both makes a lot of sense and
Agreed.
I'm a little bit confused.
Yes, both of those things. So the timeline of this is now what I've become obsessed with because it just felt like it came out of nowhere.
Yes.
But now we're learning that they were both in Aspen on New Year's Eve at Kate Hudson's New Year's Eve party.
Yes.
Then on the weekend is where everything kind of blew up. They were in the Cotswolds. Doesn't that just sound romantic?
Yeah.
We went to the Cotswolds.
Very fancy.
For the weekend. They stayed at what looked like Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. We see her arriving.
Estelle Manor.
Yes, Estelle Manor. Apparently they had couples massages and they like just stayed in, which tells me everything I need to know.
Exactly.
That you just wanted to stay in. Remember that time of a relationship where you're like, I don't want to go out.
We're not going anywhere.
We're going to order food and we're going to stay in. Mm-hmm. Then they were in London.
Exactly. Yep.
Again.
Staying in.
I mean, understand that they can't go out because that's just a heat score, but this is an intentional, we just want to be naked.
Yeah. Well, I think what they, like the source that told Daily Mail was that they wanted to Netflix and chill, which is basically code for,
yeah, we're banging.
Right.
That's it.
That's
what's happening.
What we did.
Let's not pretend. So she's doing some work in Europe right now with Skims. He's on a break from the Formula One circuit. Mm-hmm. There's a break happening right now. Mm-hmm. So then she's got to go to Paris for work. She flies him to Paris to join her on her work trip. She goes to work and guess what he does? He just stays at the hotel like a kept man.
Yeah.
And just waits for her to get home.
Right.
And they stay in again.
Yeah, he went
and
to the
they Netflix
gym,
and chill.
He did his thing. I don't know if maybe they had just the first plan to go to the Cotswolds.
Yes.
And then it went so well that they were like, you know what? Let's extend this a little bit. Do you want to come to? I got this thing in the place. Come with me on my jet.
Exactly.
When
what
James
happened.
and I met, we spent the first 8 of 10 days together. Right? Because you're just like
addicted.
I don't want it to be over yet.
That's right. I'm not. Leave you.
Yeah. Like, let's go for a run. Let's go for a coffee. Let's go to the symphony. Like literally things we don't even do. But just to keep it going. And that's what this is telling me about them. That they had one date planned.
Yes.
Let's see how it goes. And then they were like, more, can't get enough
of you. Come with me. I remember this feeling. I know this feeling.
Exactly.
We had the exact same experience.
Yeah.
Randall gave me a brush head for his toothbrush and was like, just stay. And I was like, well, I don't have like stuff. And it was like, well, then we'll just go get you stuff.
Yeah. What do you need?
Just stay.
What could you possibly need?
Just stay. I was like, I guess I'm staying.
I guess we're going to Paris.
I guess. And that's what this is. You're right. This is like I'm like mildly addicted to you right now and I need you around. Yeah. So stay.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what's happening. They've known each other for a really long time.
Okay, so this is my question.
Right.
So there are pictures of them with Kanye, when she was married to Kanye and he was with Nicole Scherzinger. Right. They were doing foursome, hangs all the time.
Yep.
Interfaced a lot in Hollywood together, the four of them.
Yeah.
So they've been friends a long time. There are pictures of them from 2021 at fashion shows together, just bumping into each other, friends, acquaintances, whatever.
Yep.
what is the moment that happens when you're like,
yes,
you know what? Let's do this.
Let's hit it.
Let's like actually try to do this. Or the moment where you're like, you see someone suddenly in a different way, like, oh my God, like, am I crazy?
What is something happening here?
What is the quote from Clueless?
Right.
I am crazy, butthurt, in love with him. Like, like what was that moment?
Well, it happened at Kate Hudson's New Year's Eve party. Clearly,
I
something
guess.
happened there.
Yeah.
Where it was like, why have we never? Because you're right. It makes so much sense. They're both from like this really very high profile, mega money, mega exposure world. They're both very, very attractive people. Why have they never?
Into fashion.
All of it.
Very
business
successful.
people. All of it.
All of it.
Why never?
Why never?
But you're right. Did he date Kendall or not? Do we know?
Well, it's unclear. Did he
why?
date Kendall? Did he date Hailey Bieber?
Right.
There's some questions.
Oh, I got a list of people he did or did not maybe date.
Okay, hit me.
It's long. So Nicole Scherzinger, yes.
Yes.
Gigi Hadid, yes. Rihanna. But there's like a Winnie Harlow in there. There's Sophia Richie in there. There's Sofia Vergara in there. There's Shakira in there. There's a lot of women he maybe didn't date.
He has great taste in girls.
He really does. So maybe she's like, wait a second here. So like
why not
all these women found something.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this on for size.
Yeah.
I also think it's because Kim said not long ago that this is the longest she'd been single in a really long time.
She's horny.
That's exactly it. That's what happened. She was like, you know what?
Hey, you're a warm body.
And it's like the first day of the new year. And she's like, the dry spell is over. First guy in my sights, Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Box.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yes.
That's what happened.
I wonder. I also just feel like Kim has never, I mean, I guess, when she got together with Kanye, he was an equal in status, I guess, right? He was arguably more famous than her.
Yeah, at that time.
I just can't unsee the untethering of Kanye and all of that. So I would like to say and go on record saying, I don't think she's actually ever dated someone at her level. Like Pete Davidson wasn't at her level. He was just like a great time for her.
Great guy.
A great moment, a great bridge into the next chapter. And she dated that Chris Humphries or married him. Like all the people she's been with except for Kanye, but I'm going to leave him out because I just think it's just not what we thought it was. And I just like love for her that she's kind of like finally found someone who matches her, ambitious, successful, polished, chic energy.
I agree.
Yeah.
And somebody who is like a serious person in the world that they work in.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I did look into her dating history too. And you're right. There was the Chris Humphries, the Pete Davidsons, but also like Reggie Bush.
Exactly.
Gabrielle Aubry. Remember that? Nick Lachey.
Gabrielle Aubry, did they date?
Yes, for a chunk of time. Oh. So you're right. This is, Kim is way more wealthy than Lewis Hamilton because I also did
double.
She's
more, maybe
1.9 billion net worth.
Yes.
He's about a $500 million net worth.
Yeah.
Right? But that's that's closer than she's ever been.
Right.
On the financial front. Not that matters for everything.
No, but I do think like, if there's such a disparity, it's definitely harder to merge worlds, and it would be harder to have, similar values, protocols, like even just the jet and the, renting out the spa and all the things. Like they can do that together. It's not like I got this. It's like either one of them could have picked up that tab.
And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No. Here's where it's not going to be a thing though. Again, Kim Kardashian is a commitment girly.
She is. Yes.
Lewis Hamilton is not. Kim Kardashian has 4 children. Lewis Hamilton has never settled down whatsoever. So this is going to be a good time, not a long time. I'm going to enjoy it.
Yes.
I'm going to consume it. I'm going to watch it. This is not going to end messy. This is just going to be like, okay, the obsession's over. We're done here.
Right. Okay.
And that's what this is going to be. This is not going anywhere.
I'm predicting the opposite.
You think this is a thing?
I think they're a power couple.
Oh my God.
I think Lewis Hamilton is coming into his like almost retirement era. I think, there comes a time, and I think for race car drivers, it often happens later. And I think he's coming up on his retirement moment. I think they've been in each other's orbit a long time. They know each other well. Their families are well acquainted, maybe too well acquainted. And I think
Okay.
I think they're a really, really strong match.
I think the match is there. I think their priorities and their values are different.
The kids might be a thing.
The kids
but,
could be a thing.
You know, she's got a lot of help. So
she does.
you never know.
But I think he's kind of a Leo in that sense. He just wants to just be out there.
A
He's
Leo.
like Leo
is he
DiCaprio.
a Leo? Oh.
Like he's just out there.
I thought you meant a
with
Leo
women.
like astrology.
No, I don't know what his
It's
sign
like,
is.
hey, what do you think about Leo?
No, I just mean I think Lewis,
Yeah.
I don't.
He's just a much hotter, much more respectable version of Leo DiCaprio.
He's like less obvious about his,
and he likes older
messing
women,
around.
not younger.
Yeah.
So there's his difference from Leo.
He's a little more elegant with his messing around.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I love them right now, and I see why they match. I just don't see this going the distance. But we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
What a fun
we'll
year
have
it's
to
going to be.
revisit this convo.
We will. All right.
Okay.
Now we have to talk about
We do.
the exquisite, the effortless,
Yes.
Olivia Dean.
Yes.
Oh my God! Can you sing that song? I mean, you sing so well.
Not in this moment.
Not. I was hoping you would.
Actually, those songs feel quite like they would be quite hard to sing.
You're probably right.
What I love about her music is they've obviously gone so viral on like TikTok and social media.
They're everywhere.
and they're everywhere, but they're actually like, it's not just like one clip from a song that's gone viral because it's a funny clip or whatever. They're actually such good songs, such unique music. Like, what category would you put this in? It's like, it's obviously pop, but it's also like
soul.
jazzy, soulful.
Yeah.
It's like got some, other, it's just very uniquely her.
Which is why, again, she's like destined for stardom. Like this is a
Destined.
person who was like, this is your trajectory. This is happening for you. You are that beautiful. You
Yeah.
are that talented. You are that elegant. You have this unique tone and sound.
Yeah, and her
I want to be the person in a boardroom where she comes in and you're just like, what did we just find?
Well, that's what happened. I don't know if you know
No,
her origin story.
No, I didn't.
So she was accepted into like a performing arts school, high school.
Right.
And when she was 16, the manager of the band Rudimental
Okay.
came in to hear like one of their performances.
Sure.
Just sort of like a workshop they were doing.
Yeah, it's like a performing arts school that a lot of people went to.
Yeah, a lot
Adele,
of people
Amy
went to.
Winehouse,
Ray,
Lola Young.
and yeah.
Lots of people went to that school.
And Olivia Dean was scheduled to do a little something that day. She's 16 years old. And the manager, who was the manager that she thanked at the Grammys, was working with the Rudimental band and was like, who's that?
Right. What's happening?
I'm going to have to meet with her after. And like that day was basically like, and we're working together and you're a star and we're going to the top. That was 10 years ago. They've been working together ever since. And I just think that's such a great, because you're right. It's like, it's an undeniable presence. It's an undeniable kind of essence of her. And obviously she's just so special.
She really is. And when I saw her on the Grammy stage, she didn't look to me like someone who was up for Best New Artist. She looked like someone who'd been there
Very comfortable.
for a decade.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is she has been working on it that long.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about the hard work and stuff that Gaga was talking about. It's like, this appears to be an overnight success. But it's very much not. This is not even her first album.
No, one or two already?
She's had two, one previously, this is her second, but she also had like 5 EPs before that, like self-produced things. So she's been making music. She's been doing her thing. Did you know that she dated Harry Styles?
No. When?
2024.
Are there pictures of this?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So they dated very briefly and not
after Olivia Wilde?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
I kind of love that.
Me too. Because like, of course Harry would find
I was just doing the
her.
math in my brain. I'm like, where was Harry in 2024?
Yes. No, he was on his like European break moment.
Right.
Where he had a couple kind of secret dating moments.
Yes.
And she was one of them. So this album, which is all about heartbreak, she's kind of like Taylor in that way. She talks a lot about how like this is very autobiographical. And she says, I would never write a song if it wasn't something that actually happened to me. And she also said that she was going through such a bad breakup when she wrote this song, which does coincide with the timing of Harry. She says, I call it the bin fire year. So like garbage dumpster fire, whatever. She said, that's what the last year has felt like for me. She said, the album is called The Art of Being Loved or The Art of Being in Love. And she said it could be called the album of Damn, I Got My Shit Rocked.
Wait, was this a significant enough relationship that
we
this
don't
could
know.
be about Harry Styles?
Like
and then he was there?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
He was there at the Grammys.
That's
yes.
right. In that little crop jacket?
Right. So I don't know. There's no confirmation this is about Harry. We do know that they briefly dated. And Harry, you know, he also was the subject matter that created amazing music for Taylor. True. Like, I think it gets hot and heavy with Harry really, really quick. We've seen that with Zoe, whatever. It's possible. It's possible that this whole album is about Harry.
Imagine you're Harry Styles and there's all these women writing all this music about
this amazing award-winning music about you.
Just love that guy. And I love her. I love Olivia Dean. I can't wait to see what she comes out with next and where her career goes, because she is like born star power. And it is a very rare thing to be like that kind of lightning in a bottle, to have the talent and the beauty and the stage presence and the elegance and the grace. And again, she's 26 years old.
Yes.
She's very young.
She did say she wants to do movies. And I
not surprised.
And I love
that face
that.
needs to be on a big screen.
I also just I love her natural hair.
Yep.
Like, as a former curly-haired girly growing up, I would have loved to have her as sort of like, I never had anyone to look to.
Sure.
When Minnie Driver finally became like a star, I was like, oh, well, there are the curls. I had like Minnie Driver and Curly Sue, and that was it.
That was it.
But I love her natural hair. I just think she's so wonderful.
Agreed.
Yeah. She has a boyfriend who's a drummer.
Okay.
But I feel like she's going to be with someone like a big star.
She'll be on the whiteboard before you know it.
She'll be on that whiteboard.
What are we calling these? Finger snaps?
Clock.
What's
clocking.
That? That's where clocking?
Yeah, you clock it.
Oh, I thought that was finger snapping.
Well, there's like one that's clock it and one that's like celebrating someone.
Okay.
But when you do it with the first finger, I think we're clocking. That's what Hailey was doing for Justin.
Clocking.
We're clocking Olivia Dean.
Yes, we are.
Maybe a few months maybe other people clocked her first, but we're clocking her now.
We sure are.
Yes.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for being here.
The best. And big Super Bowl weekend.
Yes. Enjoy your Super Bowl. Remember, subscribe, share to a friend, send us a comment, a DM. We love hearing from you.
Yes,
and we'll be back next week.
Bye.
Bye.